I've spent more than 20 years developing my financial mindset and learning from some of the greatest financial players on the planet. As a result, I went from growing up broke to being the principal trader of a private fund. Now, I've retired from the fund business and I'm managing my own money. As a financial trader, investor, and entrepreneur, I'm taking everything that I've learned and I'm applying it to achieve one thing: set my family up with 100 years of indestructible generational wealth and income. But how will I do it? How will I teach my children the same mindset to keep and grow our family's wealth? And how can you do the exact same thing? This podcast is here to give you the answers. Join me on this journey and follow along as I share how I apply the mindset, the principles, and the strategies that will enable you to set your family up with its very own financial legacy. My name is Patrick Stockhausen, and welcome to Financial Legacy Building Radio.
Hi, Patrick Stockhausen here. I've had an email from somebody. They said to me, Patrick, the market seems to be going left, right, and center. I am day trading, and I'm not doing that well. I am swing trading, and I don't seem to be doing that well. What can you do for me? Because my goal is to pay my bills and set my family up. And I said, ooh, there lieth the problem. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, what are you doing? They said, I am swing trading and I am day trading and I'm trying to pay bills and I'm trying to set my family up doing that strategy. And I said, ooh, there lieth the problem. And they said, what do you mean? So let me explain to you why there is a problem in what that person is doing. Now, I believe you can see my screen. Let's pick the color red here. Okay, is this working? I think it is. Can we rub out with that? Yes, it can. Okay, let's imagine there's a strategy to fund. I call it fund it. Right? There's a strategy for you to singular focus. Right? Singularity. Right? And there's a strategy to keep it. Okay. This is my fund it. Singularity, focus, keep it. So I can change this singularity word to this, so it just makes more sense to you, right? Fund it, make it, keep it. The reason why it says singularity will become relevant as we go through this. Now, what is this fund it thing then, Patrick? This is your lifestyle, your current lifestyle. Your current lifestyle, not your desired lifestyle, your current lifestyle. Okay, what are you doing today? Some people will try and fulfill this with a job. Some people are trying to do this with self-employment. Some people have got a business and they pay themselves a salary to do this. Some people are doing a form of trading. They're trying to do short-term trading in order to do that. Why is it short term? Because they've got monthly bills, and so they believe they need to do X number of trades over that series of months to cover the bills minus the taxes. Okay? Now, let me tell you this right now. The strategy, whatever strategy you are doing to fund your current lifestyle, is not the strategy that is going to enable you to go from financial mediocrity to freedom, to setting you and your family up with a financial legacy. What do you mean by financial legacy, Patrick? Where your family are sorted, right? So you could have financial freedom in your lifetime, but it doesn't mean when you're gone that your family will be also sorted. So a financial legacy means that you have set up the finances in such a way that whether you are here or not, the next generation will be sorted. And then if you really want to get into this game, it's so that not only that generation is sorted, but the generation after that is sorted, and the generation after that is sorted. So we're creating a financial legacy. But let's go back. The strategy that you are doing to fund your lifestyle will never, ever, ever get you to make the money that is going to enable you to make it. What do you mean by make it? In order to have a strategy that is going to make it, you have to create massive wealth. massive wealth, okay? And that money has to grow. Let's put it this way. I'm going to give you some reality on this situation, because everyone says, I'd love to be financially free. How do I do it? Well, let's imagine you say, I would like to be financially free. How much does it cost you to be financially free? I need $100,000 in, 100,000 coming in passively. I am not doing anything. The money is coming in regardless. Well, what's the average rate of return that you can get for that? 5%. Okay, 5%. Average. Okay, if you know, that's how much people generally tend to get from property. Let's imagine you got 5% coming in passively. But I could trade, Patrick, and get more than that. That's not passive income. That is not the means, because when you're gone, your family, you aren't going to necessarily want to trade. So you want to set them up so that they are free, right? Yes. So it needs to be passive. So you need to be thinking about 5 to 8% passive coming in. But let's just deal with 5%. You got that? Okay. So in order for you to have that, you need to have somebody working for you. Who's that somebody? Money. Okay. That money needs to be working for you. So how much do I need, Patrick? Well, if it was 10%, you would need $1 million. But you need $2 million in assets, right? Assets, stocks, property, businesses, commodities, right? Collectibles, alternatives, financials. Doing this, the money is making you the money that is giving you this passive income, so that now, no matter what happens, if you are ill, the money is coming in. No matter what happens, the money is coming in, right? Well, here's the deal. The strategy that you use to make this money is never the same strategy that you're using to fund it. Because here's the mistake that most people make. They think, if I just do a bit of short-term trading, day trading, and look at these daily time frame things, and I do more swings, this eventually, once I've got it sorted for my lifestyle, I'll eventually start making enough money to accumulate the wealth to buy this, to give me this passive income, so that now I am financially free, right? I just want you to know, okay? Just so you know, 99.999% of the people that try and do that never, ever, ever end up achieving the goal of being financially free, just so you know. So the strategy that you need to apply to make it is completely different from the strategy that you may be doing to fund it. Now, unless your goal is to sit there, have a job for the rest of your life, and if you do, hey, listen, if that's what you love, that's what you love. If that's your goal, great for you. If it's to be some self-employment thing, great. If it's to sit there at your desk all the time, great. But if your goal is to set yourself up so that you don't have to work, so that you're free, you're going to need a strategy that is going to enable you to accumulate this. And just so you know, and I'm going to give you some reality on this scenario, right? Watch this. So if you say, I'm going to make $2 million so that I am financially free, okay, today, right? Then you need to get hold of $2 million today. $2 million right now. $2 million right now. Now, I'm going to guess you probably haven't got the $2 million to hand in to the assets to give you that today, right now, okay? Okay. So if you then says, okay, Patrick, it might take me the whole year. So what's 2 million divided by 12? Well, that means you need to start saving $166,666 per month right now for the next 12 months. Now, if you say, I haven't got that, Patrick, that's a ridiculous question. Hey, Patrick, give me, let's say I could do this in 10 years. Okay, well, how many months? That's 10 times 12 is 120 months. Okay, so what's 2 million? 2 million, let me just do a calculator, divided by 120. That means you need to start saving $16,666 per month so that you've got the money to buy the assets that gives you the financial freedom. Now, most people see that and go, what? How on earth am I going to do that? Now you know why so few people actually realistically become a millionaire. And what most people are telling you is an absolute fantasy. That is why there's so few millionaires in the world. That is why the strategy that you are probably trying to do, to fund it, is never, ever going to get you to the make it sum of money, right? So you need a different strategy, something that's going to accumulate and grow geometrically like that. so that you can get there from the savings. Maybe let's say you got naught to that 2 million. And just so you know, if you say, oh, I've worked out, it's going to take me 15 years, adjusted to inflation, that 2 million, so that you've got the same 100,000 lifestyle in today's dollars or same equivalent money in 15 years means you'll need 4 million, which means that's going to double up to 32,000. Well, what's that? So let's have a look at that. In 15 years, 4 million divided by 15 divided by 12 means you need to start saving $22,222 per month for the next 15 years to get there. So you need a strategy that enables you to amass that fortune, okay? Now, so whatever you're doing, you need to be thinking, is my goal just to fund it, fund my lifestyle? You're not here on this planet just to pay your bills. You're here to be an inspiration to yourself, to your family, to your community, to improve the quality of the world, right? And if all you're doing is a funded strategy, you are not living to the highest level of your potential that you're capable of. So you need to start thinking, what is a strategy that's going to enable me to truly, if your goal is to become financially free, not everybody is, okay? Not everybody's that dedicated. How did you do it, Patrick? A different strategy from this. I didn't do this strategy to make this, not in the slightest. This requires a different approach. And then what's to keep it, Patrick? Well, that there is, how do you keep the wealth so that when you're no longer here, if something happens to you, creditors, financial predators, right? Priors, family, right? Who were only interested in your money, are not able to get hold of it and destroy the wealth, so that your children can't destroy the wealth. What do you need to do so that you can keep the money and then your family continue to be financially free and their children continue to be financially free? So you need to be thinking about these three things. What is your strategy to fund your lifestyle? What is your strategy to become financially free? Because that's a completely different strategy from the fund it. And what is your strategy to keep the wealth so that it lasts for multiple generations? Because if your goal is to be, like most of the people in this community, to be financially free, and you're trying to do a funded strategy to make it, and you think, once I've made more money, I'm going to actually get there. I'm sorry, but someone sold you a lie. They have sold you a lie. There's a completely different strategy to do it. It could be based on financial trading. That could be based on business. That could be based on a job. Let's imagine you say, I need that 2 million, I'm going to become the CEO. Great, I get it. If you're saying I'm going to set up a massive business, I'm going to sell it and exit it. Great, got it. Right? Does that make sense? What is your strategy to really make it? Because if your job, you say, I'm going to fund my lifestyle with my salary, but I'm on progress to become the CEO with these share options, which are going to pay me 10 million a year, bam, you've got to make it strategy. So what is your fund it strategy? What is your make it strategy? What is your keep it strategy? My name's Patrick Stockhausen. Hope it helps. See you later. Take care. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Hi, it's Patrick Stockhausen here. Did you enjoy this episode? Good. Because if you did, there's two things that you can do right now to continue your journey. The first thing is, you can subscribe right here, right now, to my channel on YouTube. And I'll keep sending you on a regular basis, on a weekly basis in fact, information, powerful information to transform your trading behaviors and transform your wealth and trading mindset. Plus, you will get specific things that you can do to become a consistently profitable trader. And all you have to do is press subscribe right here on this YouTube channel to get that information sent to you every single week. The second thing that you can do this right now is you can go to takingstock.biz, sign up for any of the priceless free trainings. When you subscribe, you're going to get literally hours of priceless free trainings. Updates on my latest findings, what will empower you to create the results that you desire, and everything else that we do not do on this channel. If you'd like to do that, just go to takingstock.biz, B-I-Z, do that now. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, empower your mind, empower your financial life, so that you can live your version of an inspired life. Take care for now. Bye-bye.